Decided to come down a little bit to my home, do some healthy cooking. You know how that is. Oh, maybe that might not work. Maybe it will. There we go. Okay. How you doing, everybody? It's Healthy Cooking with SSW. And now I'm just gonna prepare my oh, 2 views. That's awesome. Doing some healthy cooking here, and now I've changed my life, as you can see. Dieting and exercise has really changed my life and everything like that, you know. But part of the major my weight loss was changing my diet. Changing my diet really caused a major weight decrease, as everyone has seen. Now, how do I do this, you say? Well, see if anybody's there. Well, the chat is cold, but I got 2 viewers, so. Well, how do I do it? Well, here's what I do. I use an air fryer. This is a part of the air fryer that I got to put in there. I'll show the rest later. So this is basically the bucket of the air fryer. 3 views. We got 3 more viewers. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. That being said, I was changing my diet. I was eating a lot of bad foods. I was eating a lot of those pre-packaged microwavable meals. They ain't good for you. High in salt, high in everything. I cut out the cakes, the candy, and brought in the fruit, the natural fruit. Yes. Well, this is canola oil. Canola oil. I'm gonna be cooking with today. This evening I'm gonna be cooking. So, now what we do here is we take this paper towel, and how this works is that, trust me, I have to be taught how to do this. We take this paper towel. What we're doing here is very simple. Taking this canola oil. You might want to sort of do this over it. Just dip it, over dip, but that's okay. And when you over dip, like I just did, the paper and the paper towel, you want to do one thing. I'm going to first take this out. Thank you, Wingstar. Yeah, well, it's okay. Not all sugar is bad, Kay. But the overabundance of sugar in our it's not really the sugar that's the problem in the American diet. It's the fact that most of the stuff that's sweet, like the cakes and the candy, are high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, sugar is bad in large doses, but not nearly as bad as high fructose corn syrup that is the substitute for sugar. It's much worse for you. I think the reason why a lot of Americans are fat is because instead of having natural sugar in our soft drinks and in our food like they used to be, they put high fructose corn syrup in there, which is not good for us. Sugar is good in moderation. Our body does require a certain amount of natural sugars. That's why you get it from fruit. But it can be bad for you in a situation where, well, give me some thumbs up, show me some love. where it's like, okay, that's it. Um, I don't know. So you got to take out the excess with another paper towel when you over dip it. Well, but it works. See, now you got it nice and like oiled, and with canola oil. And you got to go. My moderators will make you go on. There we go. You're timed out, buddy. You're gone. Yeah, that being said. Whoa. I need something a little heavier than that, huh? Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you can't be messing with me like that. Anyway. And this is another part of the air fryer. This is basically your grease trap. And you got your cannoli oil here. Put it away. See, I only use cannoli oil. I don't use soy oil. And a lot of that vegetable oil that you get is like soy oil. It's soy oil for soy boys. No, no, no. I only use natural cannoli oil. That's what I use. You know? Natural cannoli oil. So. Alright, now we're going to go for the chicken. As you can see, it's all put together. Ready to go. So we got going for the chicken. Okay. We got our chicken. I always, this is good chicken, by the way. So we're just going to put this in here, plop it in, out through the Ziploc bag. And now, so we got two. Only got 2 viewers. Deleted you. Okay, got 4 viewers. 1 thumb up. That's awesome. Well, here's what we're going to do now. As you can see, I got this, right? I got this. Got this taken care of. Now we're going to put this in here. You know? Now, we're going to set it to, now it's 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep it on that. I found out any more, it's like just overkill. And it activates fire alarms. Okay, and we got it on 30 minutes. There we go. How you doing, Rex? That's 30 minutes. We put the air fryer in there, as you can see. The air fryer is our friend. Helps us make nutritious meals that aren't fattening for us. And mine looks kind of like an egg. It's got that streamlined, modern kind of look. So I'm cooking. So I decided to do a little cooking show. Now it's time for what I like to call is all full of fat coke. Is all really? K-Love, huh? Well, I have been dieting and exercising, K-Love. Trying to be funny, aren't you? I'd watch what you say. Otherwise, you will be removed. But I'll give you a chance. Get any more ruder and you're gone. Yeah, the air fryer has been very good because it takes out all the bad trans fat, which is like, that greasy stuff out of it, and leaves the nutritious meat in there in the air fryer. But now we need our vegetables. I think I keep a lot of frozen vegetables here. Yeah. Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. Here's what I like to do. Break it up because it's been frozen. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pot and steam these vegetables. That's what I do. And, here. Just putting the Brussels sprouts in the pot. Now I'm gonna add some water. Now we're just going to put this on the stove. I like to put it here at the back burner. This will take a while to boil. Well, the chat has gone cold. The chat has gone cold. Well, yeah. As you can see, I've lost a lot of weight eating better. And not eating a lot of those processed foods that most Americans eat. Now, I've been guilty of eating those processed foods because they are delicious, but they are very bad for you. Well, so while that cooks, we'll go back to the other side of the stream. Let's see. All right. While that's cooking, let's see. I can pop in a movie with ya. Perhaps Dragon Slayer. Good movie. This is one long t-shirt, man. We don't get ones like that over here. Oh boy, it must be an American thing then. It's American style. Over here. We don't get ones that long. Iron Man, just doing a little cooking stream, I just decided to do a little cooking. You know how that is. I'm making some Brussels sprouts. I'm air frying some chicken. I might also make rice with this meal. Rice. A little cookout, brother. So true, bro. Rice with this meal. Nice looking meal. Yep, I like them too. I like vegetables too. Chicken with vegetables. Very good meal. Okay. That's cool. I just deal with a lot of trolls on this channel, bro. You have to understand that. So what I do is what's helped me lose weight, and I've lost a ton of weight, by the way, a ton recently. You can see older videos of me, and I look completely different than I do now. I've changed my diet. I love veggies, but they don't fill you up unless you mix them with carbs. Well, there is a carb that you can eat that's good for you. It's called rice. White rice, to be particular. Not too much of it, but a little bit of rice with your meal goes a long way. It's a brilliant trick, but it tricks you most of the time. You can eat twice as much. Well, it doesn't trick me into that, Kay. It really doesn't. It hasn't tricked me into thinking I can eat twice as much. Not at all. Yes, you'll lose a lot of muscle. Easily 80 pounds of blood. I need to lose 80 pounds. Well, you should get yourself an air fryer. Iron Man. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, it takes a while for this food to cook, but I showed you the basics of it. Protein diet. Well, you can't have just protein. You have to have a mix between. Now, you have to start eating fruits, particularly potassium. Potassium is very good for you. Bananas. I have apples. I keep a bowl of fruit. Well, a lot of times I have apples and oranges, and I like Granny Smiths and red apples. I have them both. So, and of course I have like mangoes. I love mangoes, by the way. I need to cut the carbs down and eat chicken now. Well, I would say you don't need to eat the chicken breast. Just air fry your chicken, and I can tell you, you'll see a difference. I don't eat just just eat the chicken. Eat chicken breast, chicken thigh, whatever. If you air fry it, it's going to be good. Oh, I like pineapple too. I like pineapple. Pineapple is nice and tasty. That's true. Like I said, rice is better for you when it comes to filling you up. I mean, the Chinese can't be wrong. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? So I'd say rice. Rice is also a good food that will last for a very long time. You can store rice in a like a dry place, like a cool dry place, like you know, and it will last forever, just about, you know. If you store it right. I mean, rice is that good prepper food. Okay. Oh, yes, that's true. That's very true, early riser. Very true. Well, you know, I do like wheat. Wheat bread. I eat wheat bread. Wheat bread. Make sure to give me some thumbs up to get some more viewers in here and keep me in the algorithms. But yeah, I've seen results. By changing my diet, I have seen results. But yeah, rice is good in moderation. It's good in moderation. I'm not saying have rice all the time with your meals. Don't eat it all the time. And when you do, have it in moderation. Don't eat a whole bunch of it. You know? I have not had that. I mostly eat oatmeal. But, Iron Man. But yeah, I changed my life. You can see, and I think even early riser, you can see how much weight I have lost. That's a very good thing to have it with. Peas and chicken, yeah, it's good stuff to have. Trust me, rice is a very good food. I wouldn't say eat a lot of it, eat a ton of rice. No. I would just say rice is a good small side dish. It's good in moderation. You know, it's a good to go with the food to make it more filling. Well, we got 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. Now, that is true. I like potatoes. I like a good baked potato, I can tell you that. I can eat a baked potato like it's like a piece of bread. That's how much I like it. No sour cream, nothing. I just like, huh? This is good. Yeah. Now this, I know you have seen me do streams upstairs most of the time. Aren't you tired of that? Sometimes I like to do a little stream out here where the food is cooking. It's in the kitchen. Having a good time. Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you with this air fryer thing, right? The air fryer, you have to have a second go around at it to get it to cook right. That's awesome. That sounds tasty, Iron Man. Well, yeah, the white bread is bleached. That's not good bread for you. How you doing, Red? How you doing? I love beef. Iron Man? Are you kidding me? I just don't have any right now. So I'm going with chicken. Look at this. I got a game of dominoes. I can play dominoes, by the way. This is going to take a while to cook, particularly the Brussels sprouts. You got to boil them just right to make them nice and soft. So true, Iron Man. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I'm more of a poker than I can understand that, orangutan. We all have our favorite games. For example, some people like to play pool. I like to play foosball. I'm really good at foosball. Put a foosball table. Put a foosball table, and I could beat you at foosball. Hands down. I'm good at it. That's 4 thumbs up and 7 views. I'm loving that. Oh, look at that. We're almost done with the first round of cooking. So true. I agree with that. I don't eat a lot of starchy carbs. A lot. Most of the time, it's going to be just vegetables and this. And rice. Rice is not starchy. So yeah. I don't eat a lot of them anymore. I've been cutting that out. I like my Brussels sprouts. I like my broccoli, my peas, my carrots, and my cauliflower. And of course, I love my chicken, my beef, and all air fry. With Aunt Jemima, now you cooking. Let's see. We got 8 views, 6 thumbs up. That is awesome. See, we're cooking. Here, we're cooking. See, I'm a bachelor, so I got to cook for myself. It's not like I have a wife to cook for me. Not yet. But there might be a wife coming the way. There might. But I'm cooking healthy. Gotta boil your Brussels sprouts. Get your... Oh, look at that timer. The first round is almost finished. So you gotta do it 2 times on this particular air fryer because the meat will be bloody if you don't cook it 2 times. And so you gotta basically cook it 2 times and give it 2 runs on the air fryer. But while we're waiting, let me show you some a movie I just bought. This was a diamond in the rough, a classic fantasy film I grew up watching and I got a chance to see again. Dragon Slayer. One of the all-time best fantasy films, you know. Understandable about that, Iron Man. Well, even when I wasn't on a diet, I was eating less cheese. That's because, well, too much cheese gives me diarrhea. I'm slightly lactose intolerant. Slightly. Just too much dairy will just basically send me to the bathroom for a few hours. You know? Nomad, how you doing? I saw some I saw your picture on Instagram. Man, you look like a lumberjack, dude. You look jacked like a lumberjack, man. You got that. I mean, you could be a comic book character. I mean, yeah. That was before I was born, Kay. What are you talking about? I can't. Really? The guy's dead. Give it a rest. Anyway, well, welcome, Nomad. Welcome. I have to say, you look better than I do. You know, you look like a Chad, dude. I mean, it's like, whoa. You probably got the ladies chasing all over you. Amen, Iron Man. That whole thing happened before I was born. That being said, Dragon Slayer was a really nice movie. Really? I don't know. Well, most of the time, girls these days are just as vapid and shallow. I mean, I don't think they would care about your personality. If you look like a Chad, I mean, it's like, if you look like that, I mean, I think you would probably like make the girls blush. Nomad, you know, it's like, if I was making movies, I would cast you as one of my characters. Is like the guy who basically like if I was casting anyone for the movie Nasty Goblins that I came up with, I would cast you as one of the guys who goes into the cave to fight the goblins. I hear you, but I'm not eating twice. I can tell you that. Those air fryers take a lot of time to cook. So it's going to be difficult for me to eat twice. Okay. Amen. Amen, Iron Man. Got 9 views, 7 thumbs up. That's awesome. So did I, Kay. That and the Explorers. And I grew up in the 80s, late 80s, so... Yeah, I remember those movies. I remember Explorers, Back to the Future. It's kind of funny, like, you know, you have millennials who basically grew up watching Harry Potter. And I grew up watching, like, fictional movies about, you know, like really cool scientists and they really really cool scientists and inventors, fictional ones, but really cool ones, like Doc Brown and Egon Spengler, who actually built. We were like enamored by technology in the '80s, not magic. You know what I mean? Technology is. Awesome, Iron Man. Yeah, I remember that movie. It's like an E.T. ripoff, wasn't it? 10 views, 8 thumbs up. That's awesome. 11 views. No, it wasn't Taco Bill. That was a good movie, Cocoon. Those light beings. Yeah, I remember that with Wilford Brimley in there. Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley. And I'm here to endorse Liberty Medical for all your diabetic testing supplies. Wilford Brimley is 10 thumbs up. That's awesome. Wilford Brimley is long gone. Charlie. Why do you keep bringing that guy up? I don't really care about him. I never met the guy. I don't really care. I really don't care. Please shut up about Charlie. $11 thumbs up. Yeah, awesome. Art. Now that would have been a very interesting thing. Who's trying to blind anything? I don't know who Susan Atkins is. Or Tex Watson. Maybe, see, I don't know anything about this. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why you're bringing up something that's like a decade old. You know what I mean? I'm not nostalgic for the 60s because I never lived them. I never lived through the 60s. No, man, I didn't live through the 60s, man. I didn't see Woodstock, man. I didn't see any of that, man. Yeah, 4 decades old. Yeah. No more Charlie. Yeah, I never lived through any of that shit. Okay, so, and I don't care. Yes, I love the Back to the Future films. I also, I love the Ghostbusters movies, which I have on DVD, by the way. I even have, except I have Ghostbusters Afterlife and the original Ghostbusters films, and I do not have I think the 2005 Ghostbusters, the all-female one. That's not in my collection. No, no, no. What's the best? I don't know. The hairstyles were not that bad. I mean, the women dressed more feminine back in the 80s. Howdy. How you doing, Mr. Pickles? Oh, well, you know what? The air fryer has beeped. The ding ding goes the timer. Let's see what we're doing. Well, that still got some more time to boil, and now I gotta retract it. The air fryer. There we go. It's got to go for a second run. Mullets, for the African American fellas, it was the Jerry curl. Well, I'm not fascinated by evil people. DIY. Okay, I'm not fascinated by that. That doesn't appeal to me. Now, I am fascinated by paranormal stories, like, you know, but not that true crime crap. That doesn't really get my fascination. I prefer the paranormal stuff, you know, like, I don't know. Stories of interdimensional travel and stuff like that. Things that make me think beyond my humdrum life. I don't know why you think I would be interested in any of that. I prefer some things that are more subtle than that. I've dealt with people that are very bad people, so I don't like them very much. Let's see. Let's talk about dragons, right? Let's talk about Dragon Slayer. This is one of those classic fantasy films that really is great. You know? Well, not everything in the 80s was good, Kay. I remember those. Okay. Not my thing. Not my thing, Art. Oh, Santos. How you doing, Santos? How you doing, bro? Live from Hammersmith. By the way, early riser. Yeah, that's a nice campsite. Nice outdoor wilderness area. I remember those. I actually watched. I like the one with Bobcat Goldthwait in it. I can't even do that voice. That voice is so scratchy. I couldn't even do that voice. You know? All right, we got 11. See you, Santos. No, Art, they're not still making them. Police Academy Films was a relic of the 80s. And they're not coming back. Let's see what puts me to sleep. I don't know. Oh yeah, the Scary Fairy Godmother videos. They got that musical soundtrack that's both creepy but very it's got a Scary Fairy uses music that's both creepy but very soothing at the same time. Creepy and soothing at the same time. Boondocks. All across country. Oh no man. Our boondocks all go. Yes, it does, early riser. Well, let's talk about something. I guess let's have a joke. Let's have a laugh. Okay. Now, you know those Survivor shows like Bear Grylls? You know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know about that? Damn nose hairs. Bear Grylls and everything like that. And the Survivor shows from back in the day. There was one Bear Grylls clip I saw. It's a British show. I don't usually watch a lot of British television, or media or anything. We don't get much British media here. How you doing, Joseph? Well, there was this show called Bear Grylls, and I saw a clip of it. Oh yes, The Goonies, great movie. Lost Boys. Oh boy, Art. Well, there used to be I'm trying to say that they did a show of Bear Grylls where they put the women on one island, and they put the men on one island. This was a Survivor show. You know what I mean? The women didn't do too well. They constantly bickered with each other, and most of them had to be aired out because nothing got done, and they almost died on that island, to be honest with you. But the men, however, on one island, where the men were put, they were basically surviving. They found food, they made shelter, and they were working together. That shows that difference between men and women. Women do not work together very well. Okay. I always thought that was kind of interesting. It gives me a laugh a little bit. Oh yeah, I love the jingles. Okay, when I was a kid, like 13 in the 90s, right? When there was an actual mascot called Cody, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Tackleberry was good. High Tower. Oh, great. Really? Really? Not from what I saw, Joseph. I saw clips of that show, and that's not how it worked out, Joseph. Most of that time, that didn't work out like that. And then here's the thing: I'm not saying that that men are superior to women. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that. Men and women are different. We provide different roles. We're very different. That's all. We're very different, and the thing is that the one thing I've noticed that when you put women together in one spot with no men, they turn on each other very quickly. They don't really cooperate with each other that much. It might have to do with hunting and gathering, I think. Like, women were gatherers, we were hunters, so men had to basically put their differences aside and work in a group. Women, not so much. When you're gathering, it's an individual thing you do. You know? Awesome, early riser. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love women. I really do. Particularly ones who can't talk. That's a good one. Particularly ones who can't talk. Can't say nothing. Well, let's see what we got. Woo! There we are. Well, not quite yet. I always have a system for letting me know when it's done. When it gets down to those, when the water goes below those 2 bolts, then it'll be ready. Okay, we'll see. It's right now it's at 70. It go by. It depends on how many alphas. Yeah, there's that. There is a dynamic. When it comes to men, there's alphas, and yeah, I get that. A leader, followers. Yeah. Yeah, leader. A leader. It's like male dynamics is men are basically a hierarchy. So men are a hierarchy, and knowing your place in a male hierarchy. Women are more like a network. They don't have a hierarchy. They're more like a network. Yes, Brussels sprouts. The funny thing is that when I was growing up, there was TV shows saying that kids wouldn't eat their Brussels sprouts. It's like, and I was a kid at the time, and I tried them, and they were good. Okay. Well, hello, Angelique. Just doing a little bit of cooking for healthy living. I lost a lot of weight, eating better. So that's what I've been doing, showing how to eat more healthy and lose weight. And I'll probably do an exercise stream soon enough. Amen, Iron Man. Amen. Sounds good. Well, thank you, Angelique. It's not the only thing I do on this channel. Um, it's just one of those rare things I decided to do a stream about. This is an outdoor channel. Most of the time, it's an outdoor and shooting channel and self-defense type channel. So, why do we have to talk about these disgusting people? Yeah. I've heard about that. Well, I think your grandmother was an idiot. Studies have shown that the more education a woman has, the less children they're going to have. That's statistical fact, by the way. Good for you. Good for you, Angelique. A Sig Sawyer. It depends on which one you get. I would say that. Some of them have mechanical problems. True. Well, I would die. Okay, it depends on the type of man you're talking about. I don't drink. I don't care for it. That's the UK version of the Sig Sawyer. You from the UK, Angelique? Well, that's a UK. What are you talking about? Is that FPS you're talking about? Because if that's an air rifle you're talking about, I mean, that's pretty low on the FPS scale. Amen, amen, Iron Man. I'm just messing about. Good, early riser, good. Why all this negativity, you know? It's a real... Really? And how come there are two of you? Angelique and Savage Dabs. Interesting. And you just concluded the answer, right? That's very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Well, that's very strange. Are you the same person, Angelique and Savage Dabs? Well, I'm not a firearm guy, okay? I'm a less than lethal air gun guy, so you're not talking to a firearm guy. Oh, Jack Stryker. I miss him. I really do. I like that guy. Yeah, well, I'm an air gun guy. I shoot air guns and less than lethal launchers, LTL. So, I'm not as knowledgeable as at firearms as probably you, I guess. But that's okay. Interesting, early riser. Oh, awesome, Wingstar. I wonder, is there a traditional Armenian bow or something? That would be interesting. So true, Angelique. You know, there are air rifles that have firearm power. Did you know that? Have you ever seen a Humorex hammer? It can take down a buffalo. Oh man, why are you saying that again? Enough of the talk of murder, Kay. Nothing personal, Kay, but come on now, stop talking about murder. Can't get, you're being a buzzkill. Get off my money. So you don't have to. Yeah, I know, Iron Man. Oh boy. Yeah, it's sad what happened to you. I mean, I've heard about the Armenian genocide and everything, and terrible, terrible. See ya, Kay. Nothing personal. I just don't want to hear talks of murder. I really don't. Ugh. I mean, that's a pretty negative thing, you know. It's like, ugh, negative energy right there. Cool, Angelique. You look kind of East Asian, Angelique. Amen. First Christian nation. Oh, you're Navajo. A real native. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, Wingstar, you're a sister in Christ, and that's a good thing. I'm cooking chicken and Brussels sprouts. Let's see how it's going. Ah, thank you, Wingstar. God bless you. Of course. Let's see what we're doing. The Brussels sprouts are so you want to wait till the water goes down to those below those two bolts, and then it's really. That's awesome. Now look at that. The timer is almost done for the chicken. That is true. Just watching. I'm Northern European, as you can see. In my genetics. I come from the land of the ice and snow where the cold winds blow. I could. Um, but you could actually buy an air rifle that is like more than that. Have you ever heard of pre-charged pneumatic PCP air rifles, dude? The PCP air rifles where you can just has an air reservoir and it's got firearm power. Okay, get a PCP air rifle. Oh wow, native and liking the white guys. Oh boy. You know, I do like a lot of I do like a lot of American Indian comedians. I'll tell you that. American Indian comedians. I like Jim Rule. He's a funny guy. I mean, cool, cool. Just watching. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Jim Rule, for example, his father is a white guy. He's a comedian, and his mother was native, and he's a Ojibwe. He's a Ojibwe, and very funny guy. I like the native comedians. They're really funny. Um, um, uh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I do like. But I will say this: we're not boys. I get tired of that term "white boy." I'm gonna tell you that. Not personally, you or Angelique, but no, I'm a man. Okay, I'm a white man. I'm not a boy. I'm a man. It's okay, Angelique. I'm 41 years old. I'm a man. So yeah. Good for you, Kay. Keep your sleeping beauty asleep, I guess. Oh, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. That didn't sound right at all. What the? I'm just saying. I hear you. I hear you. I just wanted to let you know that. I didn't mean nothing by it, but I get tired of hearing that. From, yeah, but it's not you. I know you mean in a playful manner. I didn't mean that. Yeah. But it is interesting. It's very interesting that because I do like the native comedians. Are you familiar with any of the Native American comedians? I really like them. They're really funny. Yes. And did you know that Lewis and Clark, like one of them, carried a high-powered PCP air rifle on the journey? Now, I do like crossbows. Love crossbows and bows and arrows. My life is the easiest in so many ways. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That sounds worse. That sounds like date rape, dude. That sounds like you slipped her a Ruthie. I slipped her a Oh no. You're not? I'm surprised. Yeah. I discovered I discovered these comedians on YouTube, and they were very funny. Well, I was looking up, I just looked up on YouTube like Native American comedy, and I got guys like Jim Rule. I forget the others. The others were pretty good too. J.R. Redwater. Very funny guys. Um, a prairie dog in Maine? You got to be kidding me. Well, well. It does appear the chicken is done. Mm. Now, I have made a native joke once. I will say this. I made up a little native joke about its drug humor. And this is the... Woohoo. Yeah. Thank you. Slightly down. Slightly just below. There we go. Look at that. Oh, the chicken is done. Slightly just below the bolt. It's halfway there. I think that we can call this one. Yep, now we got to put in the strainer. Yep, the strainer. Let's see here. Yeah. Woo! This last smoke. Thank you. Now it's got to let it cool. And there's a meal. Now, I will say this. I make jokes about everything, right? And I actually had a native friend who moved to the East Coast. Well, so true, just watching. And I made up this joke, and this is like a drug humor joke. Chief Smoking Toke of the Peyote tribe. It was just a... I don't know if that'll make anyone laugh, but we can all laugh at ourselves, I guess. And that's a drug joke. It's a drug reference. I also have another one. It's like, take me out to the crack house. Take me out to the crowds. Buy me a crack pipe and some crack. I don't care if I never get back. It's 1, 2, 3 hit you out at the old crack house. Drug humor is what it was. It's making fun of drug addicts, pretty much. Thanks, Angelique. Glad you like that one, Angelique. You shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to move away from the East Coast. Away from MD. Down south. So restrictive here. Very funny. Okay. I need to test it. Good for you, Angelique. Wait. You said you moved to the East Coast. Now you're saying you moved to Texas. Something don't add up there. Yeah, let's go calm down. I moved from to Texas. So, let me get this straight. There's not too many people that are, let's say, Native American living in Texas. I mean, living in in New York State. I don't know any native tribes living in New York or upstate New York or New York City or anything like that. So that's kind of strange there. I mean, there's no native tribes there. None. There's no reservations there. I mean, that's... Colorado. Now that would make sense. Why would your family move that far away? All the way to upstate New York? Okay. Okay, you married a military man. Yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of native women, you know, they go on the military bases to find husbands. I've heard about that. I think even Jim Rule made a joke about that. One of the comedians that native comedian, the Ojibwe guy. He's Ojibwe. You're probably familiar with the Ojibwe tribe. Stationed everywhere. Okay. You're probably familiar with the Ojibwe tribe. I mean, that's Jim Rule's tribe. He's very funny. Rest will never get old. Yes, an 80s baby, just like me. I was born in 80. 1980 is the year to be exact. I'm a late Gen Xer. What? Really? Okay, you grew up on a reservation and you don't know about all the native tribes and stuff like that? And you're saying you're Navajo, right? Are these Navajos even in Colorado? On the res. Okay. Didn't grow up on the res. Okay. You must have assimilated. I'm kind of dumbfounded. Really? Okay. But aren't Navajo the Great Plains Indians? The Navajos, they're from the plains. They're from from the Great Plains, aren't they? From what I remember. Good. Okay. Yeah. You know, there was a time when whites lived in tribes as well. This was during the Roman era. There were different tribes in Europe. Yeah, are you kidding me, early riser? I am a huge Sam Kinison fan. Are you kidding me? Sam Kinison? One of the best comedians of all time. Come on now. Yeah, but you'd have to be in the Midwest to even find a prairie dog. Oh boy. Well, okay, if you say so. I'll take your word for it, Angelique. I'm mostly English, is what I am. Okay. He was the greatest of all time. Sam Kinison? Are you kidding me? That's... Like, I don't know who Sam Kinison is. One of the greatest comedians of all time, in my opinion. Greatest. Legendary comedians of all time. Well, now that we got this done, let me put the chicken in a plate. Gotta get my tongs out. Cool. That's where you're wrong, Kay. That's where you're wrong. There are still mountain men out there. I know a few. Met a few. Okay. These are my tongs. Great for plucking food items. That being said, well, there we go. It's done. Chicken's on the plate. Chicken's on the plate. And of course, we got a Brussels sprout. Very good. Down to the crack. I've been American Girl. The best lovers were Native American and Mexican. Haha, very funny, Irishman. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yoko Ono. Oh, but I gotta put some fan on this one. Whoa. There we go. Put some wind in the fan. Turbine it. Come on to the original. Those original. They don't try to convince you. They are, and try to convince you. There are no mountain men. I'll try to see. Yeah, that's right, early riser. That's right. There are still mountain men out there. Men of the mountain. I'm an Appalachian boy. Get the hell out of my face. That's so true. Pick me up in the crack. Okay. All right. Uh, that being said, I think I've had a good time, but I want to go eat my meal. So, you've seen the cooking, and it's good. I'll see ya. Thank you, Angelique. Thank you, thank you. Thank you kindly. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay, man.